Last batch of shrimp going on right now. Got a bowl full of them right here. You know, I had to use some of that Old Bay. A little bit of garlic powder, a little onion powder, a couple other seasonings. I just got a couple minutes left on my fettuccine noodles. Then we're gonna be putting all this together. Yeah, welcome to Wachi's house. Haha, this is what we do. This is what we do. Y'all hear that? Woo! Yeah, y'all know what I'm playing. Game's been good to me. Last batch of shrimp starting to turn pink around the edges. They're just about there. They're getting white and pink. We're gonna flip them. We're gonna get a nice brown there on that side, just like them. Woo! We have exactly like 1 minute left on these. I put just a little bit of olive oil in here, about a teaspoon, and put some kosher salt to give these noodles some flavor. This is fettuccine. Y'all know what I'm making. Fettuccine Alfredo. You know, and don't be afraid to stir them. Keep stirring them every couple minutes. You only got to cook them for 11 minutes. 11 minutes. You know, you get that water boiling, then you add them to it. Then you get the water down to a medium boil. A medium boil. Let them go for 11 minutes. They will be perfectly al dente. Ooh, yeah, they about ready to flip. Got to roll. I'll be back. Okay, we flipped these babies. We're letting them brown. We're going to add them to that. Right now, we're about to bust in with this because we got a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, I added some olive oil to my Dutch oven pot. I'm on the medium high. We're going to get this going, and we're going to get some vegetables going up in here and some onions. Yeah, I put vegetables and onions in my fettuccine Alfredo shrimp. All right, all right. I got some onions. Yeah, that's a Vidalia yellow onion. I got a yellow bell pepper and an orange bell pepper. Give it a little color. No green, no green. We're just gonna saute these down. And you know how Wachi do it. Once you get these sauteed down and they start caramelizing a little bit and getting a little translucent, then I'm gonna add my garlic. I got some minced garlic I'm gonna put in there. And how do I do the minced garlic? We all know. You just put it in, and when you start smelling it, that's when you go to the next step, because you don't want to burn the garlic. So let's cook this down. I'll be back. I added just a little bit of black pepper, some gourmet black pepper I got, and a little bit of the Old Bay seasoning. And I used some Himalayan sea salt, pink sea salt, Himalayan pink sea salt. I like that. And a lot of people say, well, why you didn't just use the same skillet that you were doing the shrimp in? Because it had all that seasoning and the flavor of the shrimp in the skillet. I don't know. I just like to take it one step to the next step. Sometimes I do that. But this is going to be my main dish where we'll be serving out of. So I want it to be nice and clean. And I feel like deglazing the skillet and all that. This is caramelizing really nice. Okay, got my minced garlic in there. Starting to smell. Going to the next step. Okay, I added my half and half, shredded up some Parmesan, and I'm melting it down. Well, it's almost pretty much melted, so you got to keep stirring it. Stay on it. We're down to real low simmer. We don't want to burn it. You want to get to that density that you want. The next step, we're going to add our pasta back to it, then we're going to put our shrimp in. It's looking pretty good. So don't be afraid to taste it. I need a little bit something else in there. So I add a little more Italian seasoning. Now we want to bump it up just a little bit. Add some Italian seasoning. It was close, but not where I wanted at. About to get ready to add the pasta. Then I'm gonna... Oh, this is looking and smelling so good. So what's going to happen is the Alfredo sauce is going to cook into them noodles and those peppers. They're going to soak it up. We're going to add our shrimp now. We're going to add our shrimp. Oh, and the sauce. Ooh, it tastes so good. That Italian seasoning, that's exactly what it needed. Okay, that's half of the shrimp. Let's go ahead and work them in. Ooh, made a little mess there. I'll clean it up. I'll clean it up. Gotta clean as you go. And I have a clean kitchen. Gotta keep a clean kitchen, y'all. If not, I wouldn't want to eat your food if you ain't keeping your kitchen clean. So that's what Mama taught me. Let's add the rest of these shrimp. Woo, we all done. Still on the low simmer. I'm about to turn it off in a moment. Oh, so many shrimp in here. That's how I like mine. I like it plentiful. I gotta have some meat to eat. And speaking of meat, what? He got 3 ribeyes? Oh my God. He about to have steak with it too? Watch he. You doing too much. Woo, some magic over there in that pot. We're about to get some more going on over here. We're gonna butter this skillet for our steaks. Yeah, that's what we doing, y'all. Oh, this is smelling so good. Seasoned with a little gourmet cracked black pepper. Got my Himalayan sea salt. Real light seasoning. I went with my garlic and onion seasoning. Getting it out, and there it is. The garlic and onion spice blend. Oh, ooh, it smells so good. Okay, it's almost time to flip these jokers. I don't like to move them. Don't do all that turning, looking underneath. Don't do that. Don't mess up the sear that you're getting on the bottom. Don't do that. You know, I like to cook mine well done. So the only reason it's browning a little bit on top is because I put a lid on the top. It's been cooking for the last 12 minutes on one side with a lid on top. That's to get it well done and juicy. You know, a lot of people say, oh, you cook meat well done, it's going to come out all rough and tender, all rough and hard. You know, it's like leather. You got to do medium rare. You got to do medium well. I do well done, put a lid on top. So as it's cooking just like it's in the oven. All that heat is trapped inside, so it's cooking all the way through. And it'll remain juicy. Now watch what I say, because I will show you how tender it is at the end. Okay, I just did that flip. Now I'm about to cover them back up for the next 12 to 13 minutes. So I got that pot lid on there, and I turned it all the way down. Look at that. The low simmer. And you got all that heat trapped in there. It's tenderizing that meat. That's how you get it tender and well done. Only thing left to be done now. Ta-da! And I'm not, you know, getting paid by Red Lobster to advertise this, but I just like these. You can probably make them from scratch. I've done biscuits and stuff from scratch, but why? When I can do this, all I gotta do is add some shredded cheddar, and it's done. And it's done. Countertops are all clean. Kitchen is sparkling clean. And what I love to do, I love to cook. And you got to clean. And I like to use, or not, hey, let me cover, I put my finger over that. You don't have to use this brand. But use antibacterial, you know, liquids when you clean your countertops. That's the only thing I actually use it for. I use regular dish detergent, you know, to wash my dishes. But I like to use the antibacterial for all my countertops. I even wash down my my fridge and everything with it. You know, wipe it down. And that's like every other day. Almost every day. So, thanks for tuning in. I'll shoot a picture behind this.